I'm in trouble. I'm in huge trouble. What? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he lag switched on me, man. Oh my god. I might be dead here. Wham! Oh, I got the pin shot! Let's go! That was insane! Oh, I just clipped so hard on Diego! Oh my god. Alright, let's see if I get some goodies. Oh! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! 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 Oh my god! Finally! Oh my god, let's go! Let's go! This is the one S-skin I've been after for so long. Oh my god. Give me that. I now have no reason to roll. It will roll. I'm going for the sauce. I'm going for it.
So, I think Brittany got the trio. I down at the elbow and just left them.
I got one of them.
That was the elbow.
Let's go! Let's go! The controller! Oh god, that guy had 8 stacks of a shotgun. I wish I had 8 shotguns. What the heck?
They are splitting.
We can kill that guy. We can kill the Mila. Kill the Mila. Kill the Mila.
No, I'm gonna get stuck on you guys! Oh my god! Die. Encrypted communication. Wait, whoa, you want to read this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it for you. Don't worry, I got you. I'll read it for you. Don't worry.
We're getting 2 team at this hour. What
Oh,
the
give me that,
fuck?
give me that, give me that. No, yes, I got it.
Dude, you gotta do it fast. What do you do? Do it fast.
I've got the Shadow Storm going in.
You don't know how to use that gun, you noob fuck.
Yeah, dude. Watch this.
Watch
watch
this,
this.
and then die. Watching. That's a bot.
No, it's not. It's an actual player. He opened a crate.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh my. Can you stop killing everyone? Stop killing everyone! You just killed all 3 of them, bruh. Bruh, you just 1v3. Bruh, stop killing everyone. Hey, dude, I want to practice Scala.
Alright, watch this. Let's go. I got him. Oh, I seen his little glow for a moment there. Oh. No!
I don't feel like it. I'm still hitting my shot either way without C1.
Because here's the thing. What it does is it takes a second instead of like 2 seconds to I found him by the way. Yeah, to lock on all 4 targets.
Okay, so that's why I never realized it. I see. I thought it just says stronger.
Hold on, wait.
What? What are you doing?
Yes! Yes!
I don't know what this
Yes! Yes! There's too many people here!
You thought you were a bot?
Yeah, I was doing optimal camouflage.
I have something more fun. That auto fucked up the moment he D-Mac.
Oh god. Am I dead? I am dead.
Oh no! Hanaki! Hanaki! Hanaki, come save me! Hanaki! Are you gonna...
Okay, microphone is now working. RAAVA, hello, we have a special guest RAAVA with us this time. Mira, I think, fell asleep, and so he couldn't make it.
I mean, is this thing on?
Yeah, it's on, yo, it's working. You gotta say testing, you gotta say
on?
testing, you gotta say testing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got 3, 4, like R4?
R4, Ava.
Oh my goodness! So I hear you've been on a grind lately for your voice acting career, Rob. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes, I've done a couple of little things. So I've done a narration for a kids book, and I'm working on a podcast at the moment with a group of people.
Whoa, a competitor? You just talk about your competitor?
A Doctor Who podcast is okay.
That's amazing.
Oh, that is
It's
pretty
different
good.
for sure.
Okay, let's see. What happened to my thing here? Oh, here we go. I'm so discombobulated. I don't actually know if that's a proper word, but whatever.
My little PNG feels out of place. I should have had the other R4 over one.
well, you could
You know, the
just you
one
could
that's
set it, you know. You can break the
That's just
immersion of the
that.
viewers.
that I can see on the counter.
Yeah. Why don't you do it? Because I mean, there's still some minor setup that I've got to do here for redeems.
Oh my goodness, I haven't got a picture of it.
You don't have a picture for it?
No.
Oh my goodness, Rava, how could you? All right, so we've gone ahead and got our rewards back up. Yes, they're all there. Cool. So yeah, we kind of had a bit of a. This would have been chaotic if Mira was here. We've had 4 people on a podcast for the first time.
I've been a bit wild.
so Wowie, what do you think about the special guest R4 Ava?
I think she is really neat.
I don't think she's a neat, but okay. Are you a neat,
Goodness.
Rava? Are you a neat?
Alright, I'm out of here. See you later. Bye.
All right, so this is let me make sure I'm not streaming the wrong Firefox here. So, why does Rava redeemed description talk about Mira? That's a good question. You see, this is what happens when you have to quickly assemble thing because Mira's just not here. Not by his fault. I didn't really tell him when, but to be fair, he's also in the Discord, so he should be able to know.
He probably needs some sleep as well.
Yeah, he's sick. He's a sick gamer.
Oh no.
Well, why don't you fix him, Rava?
Because I'm sick too.
Sick of SMC?
No. Maybe after Asia TDM today, but you know, that's another story.
It's usually how it goes.
Honestly.
All right, so are you excited for the patch notes, Rava?
I am, to be fair, because I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've looked at patch notes in probably 6 months.
Wow. So this is quite exciting for you, isn't it? And it's on the
It
podcast.
And it's live.
Yeah, and it's live.
Oh goodness.
Are you excited, Willie?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I think we've got most of the stuff out of the way. So let me go ahead and transition into this here. So we've got ourselves our good old Billy, but we can go ahead and move over here. We've got our October 5th zero downtime maintenance. Usual dear player, you know. Also, how's the Discord stream? Is it fine?
Yeah, it's clear.
Alright. Important notice regarding Steam platform adjustments. Pilots that plan in our Steam US and Steam Asia regions will have their data merged with our Steam global service on December 28th, 2023. Authentication on the Steam platform will be unavailable for 14 days after scheduled maintenance. The Steam
you should
US
see my face. Sorry, I'm
Steam...
sorry, but you.
Okay, Do we need to pause there so you can process what's happening?
I'm just, yeah, my skins are gonna merge.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's keep reading.
Yeah, sorry, apologies.
No need to apologize. Steam US and Steam Asia services will end on December 28th, 2023. More details will be disclosed in the near future. We apologize for any inconvenience and distress this may cause you. Okay. Um so we don't have a lot of information. But what do you think, Rava?
I mean, that's literally me. I'm literally, my mouth is like wide open because I wasn't expecting that. You know, I'm over here thinking, you know, it's going to be a Michael buff or something outrageous like Core 2
Yeah.
Andrew returning. But this,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, what do you think, Woey?
Well, I think we saw this coming,
Yeah.
and it should hopefully revive the player base a bit.
I'm kind of
We've handled it
hoping
well.
this. We're looking at it right now, Revenants. You can watch it with us. As you can see, let me put it on full screen here. As you can see, we've got our dreaded rumor has finally come out of the shadows and is here. I think they'll let us have our skins.
But I mean, I've got duplicate skins, and I'm sure many other people have duplicate skins.
Maybe they'll turn into crystals if we're lucky.
Oh my goodness, if we're lucky.
Bonus flashpoint.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Yo,
Maybe an
flash
alpha
pass, a flash pass. When you have an EX already, you get one flash pass.
Oh goodness.
All right. Well, I think it's a little concerning, but we'll just have to see how things go. Let's go further down here. Let me full screen this.
I like how my main concern is literally skins and not, you know, ping and other very important factors.
Season collection Midnight Tragedy. Do you want to read this, Woey?
Sure. Let's see. In the depths of night, a lone whisper beckons forth. What dark secrets lay hidden in the black? SS level Dark Shadow appearance for Raven. S level Carol Reaper appearance for Deathknell. S level Vampiric Plague appearance for Kikina, plus many other appearances for weapons and vehicles are here. The prize pool also comes with Premium Pack, Premium Rebate, and Collect 4 reward promotions. After the pool launches, players of level 10 or higher can get tickets on the Premium Pack page for the first 3 days when you log in and play. Get the Vampiric Plague appearance for Kikina to keep collecting its skins and appearances in the Premium Store to unlock the exclusive S Plus version.
Mira is pogging right now.
That's great to see. These patch notes are wild. I mean, I'm happy I'm reading patch notes for the first time.
Mira is pogging. We finally got an SS Raven.
Very long overdue, but finally.
Are you gonna wail on it, Rava?
I don't know. I'm literally just here contemplating it.
Or what
I've
if
done so well.
What if you want to get the SS Raven?
I mean, oh, it's very tempting, isn't it?
I wonder what the Death Knell skin's gonna look like.
I'm pretty surprised Deathknell was getting a skin already, but
I mean, Death Knell's really popular. I mean, to be fair,
yeah.
Dreadwolf got S level skins like instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kina getting the S plus as well is.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Woey?
He didn't even get a normal S The skin. It's already S plus.
It's straight in there.
is,
My poor boy Xhaka.
is Kakina even that popular?
I don't really know. I mean, I've seen a few on Steam, but I can't comment on mobile.
Yeah,
I've only seen a few.
kind of weird, but okay. I mean, maybe no, never mind. I was gonna go for a bit of a stretch, but I was just like, maybe it's just Halloween. But I feel like every other character is much more deserving of an S plus Halloween type skin than anyone else. But all right. Um, mode adjustments. Oh, arena. Arena ranking is now available. Compete against other pilots in this one-on-one mode and rise in the ranks. Honestly, that's actually kind of concerning because I think people might actually just kind of farm it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, at least we won't have Kurimus in squads anymore.
Just be farming Kazamichi in the arena.
What do you think? What you think of anything? I think it's just kind of whatever. I don't really care that much.
I mean, they already keep track of the wins, so it would make sense.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get in the meat and potatoes now, as if the first thing wasn't already horrible.
I mean, oh my goodness, that wasn't the bulk of it. Oh my god.
Doomlight. Okay.
Oh no.
Is it another? Yeah. Okay. It's another photon cannon adjustment. They just do this all the time, and I don't know why it's so micro adjustments for them. Like, is Doomlight like used a lot in like mobile Asia or something? Because I never really see Doomlights in mobile.
Maybe they're prepping Doomlight up for a another EX SS skin.
Potentially. Um, Caramel. Reduce the fuel cost of the rocket jump tactical skill from 5 times to 10 times. Okay, so I guess they just increased the amount of fuel it'll use when it dashes. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, what mechs do you guys hope gets buffed and or nerfed?
Andromeda buff.
Yeah, I was
Years
just about to
asking.
say.
I'm hoping for that Gabriel buff.
No, Gabriel does not need a buff.
Skylark increase the cooldown of the hunt secondary weapon from 9 seconds to 9.3 seconds. I mean, I guess. I mean, to be fair, Hunt does come out quite a lot, and they did. When did they change it? Was it 2 patches ago, or was it last patch that they changed Hunt?
I can't remember. Surely RAAVA would know.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
yes. I read every patch note that SMC releases every week, and I can tell you it was patch note.
Wow. She
That
always
could
knows
be a
the answer.
Aurora increase the particle cannon's secondary weapon duration from 3 seconds to 3.5.
Joking. You're joking.
Yo,
0.5 seconds more of the beam.
I mean, that's easier air target at least.
This is true.
Then they just
If
stay
you
there.
can hit targets. I think there's somebody here that struggles with aiming.
Adjusted the damage saturation of the particle cannon's secondary weapon.
What does that mean?
I
Is it gonna be more powerful?
I don't know.
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Raven.
Buff.
Reduce the primary weapon's lowest damage versus mecha from 160 to 156 when fully charged. Reduce the primary weapon's highest damage versus mecha from 690 to 680 when fully charged. Adjusted the area effect of the explosive arrow attack module from 1 meter, 1.5 meters, 2 meters to 0.25, 0.75, 1.25.
Oh
That
my.
is massive.
What?
It's
It's not even half.
Mira is gonna be so upset.
Yeah, here's your SS, but also enjoy these nerfs.
Increase the effect duration of the Elegy core module from 7 seconds to 10 seconds.
Small wins, I guess.
Yo, Raven getting these big dubs. Increase the primary weapon's charge time from 1.5 seconds to 1.6. Okay, just nobody tell Mira about these patch notes. Just don't tell him.
And here lies Raven, 4th of October, 2023. You shall be missed.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Mira. Thankfully. Okay. Optimize the time in which it takes to voluntarily exit Raven to be in line with other mecha. Hey, that's actually pretty
That's
good.
good.
That's very good. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, whenever I play Raven, I don't know about you two, but I've literally made a cup of tea when I've pressed G to D-Mech.
Yeah,
Oh.
it takes ages.
It really does.
I think these were targeted towards like Asia players or like Asia mobile,
Okay.
because or even just NA mobile actually, because Raven on mobile is just cracked.
Raven
Way
is
too
a
cracked.
fantastic mech.
Is
And now no longer is.
there more? Oh, Moan Rabbit. Increased fuel capacity from 100 to 110. Okay. I mean, I guess you can fly more. I don't know. Um. Okay, I guess that's that. No Arthur or Gabriel buff. Um. What do you think, Woey, about these changes?
Well, um, our poor Raven is dead.
The symbol of death has died. What do you think, Rob?
These are huge. These are like ridiculously huge. Well, majority of them are nerfs. I'm not entirely sure why Aurora has been given a buff, but here we are. I'm not a game developer, so obviously I'm missing something, and I'm quite evidently playing Aurora incorrectly. I
Yeah.
can't believe Raven has what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate changes.
You know, that is actually true. There's a lot of changes.
And I'm surprised majority of them are nerfs, considering it's got an SS, because you're
Yeah,
in
but
line
that
with
C2 buff.
oh 3 seconds.
But hey, the deep mech time. Wait, what do you think that's gonna be like? Do you think they're gonna like speed up the animation?
I don't know, because I quite like
How it is?
Raven's. Yeah.
It's just imagine like he immediately just takes a kneel and that's it. Just like instant.
Arrow to the knee.
No way you just say that.
What? Huh? Huh?
Weapon adjustments. Ion cannon. increased critical zone multiplier from 1 to 1.2. Honestly,
I'm no longer playing TDM.
you're not playing 2DM anymore. Why?
Done.
Why?
Dusted. It's gonna be Iron Cannon Supreme again.
You don't like getting one shot by an ion cannon?
No, that's it. That's it. I'm retiring from SMC. You heard it here first because of the Iron Cannon.
Not even like the merge.
No, the merge. I'm kind of like I'm hugely on the fence, but this Iron Cannon has pushed me right over. It's done.
Adjustments and
It's just a joke.
optimizations. Optimize the display of teammates in team-oriented modes. Do any of you know what that means?
Gonna make them bright green. So you can see them, I guess.
No idea.
Optimize the hit detection of Snow Mirage's sniper form. Okay.
I mean, needed.
It is needed.
Needed, especially with people playing on higher ping. Like, it's definitely needed.
Okay. Added new red packet titles that are obtained after issuing 750 and 1,500 red packets. I
This game
mean,
just encourages spending. It just encourages spending money.
are you gonna try to get the red packet titles from?
I don't. I mean, I log in every day and it automatically issues one. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait like 2.
Does that mean you
2
could
years
get
to
it
get a
after
new one.
like? Does that mean does it count towards your like title when you sign
I
in?
really don't know because I don't know where to check.
Because if it's 20 each time, unless it counts as one singular packet, it might count as one. Do you know if it counts as one, Wowie? Like when you give out like
I
a
have
packet?
no idea. I would hope it would count as several.
So I didn't realize that I had the smaller version of the thing until now, but we're fine. And is that it? Oh, Declaration of Unfair Play. We're dedicated to creating and maintaining an unfair, unharmonious, unenvironment for uncompetition. We encourage pilots in hacking, scripting, cheatware, and other illegal third-party software, as well as adhering to a zero-tolerance policy regarding any behavior that could positively affect the gaming experience.
The unharmonious unenvironment. Do you know what? I've never read that first time. Take me out of the oven. Seriously, I'm done.
We will regularly release and update the list of based individuals for any adherence related to the encouragement above, and we welcome reports from any players so we can keep neglecting all of your efforts for a fair environment.
Unenvironment.
The regularly updated base list will be announced at the end of every year and can be viewed on official platforms such as the community Discord server or the Super Mecha podcast community. Finally, thank you for following and supporting Super Mecha Champions. We look forward to seeing you wailing on us.
What? What? Is this a joke?
Yes, RAAVA, it is a joke.
Is this
It's all a joke. It's all a joke. There is no patch notes this week. There is no patch notes this week.
I was saying these are fucking wild. These are wild. What is that? What is going on?
Oh goodness. Oh.
10 out of 10. Great execution. Amazing.
Made it so much more like nerve-wracking when you said when you said this is your first time reading Patchnotes in months. I was like, oh god, what am I doing? What have I done?
Well, you know, I wouldn't have spotted anything wrong with them because they are perfect. I think the last bit I was just a bit like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Akira, I don't know if you're here for the entire thing, but we had a important notice. Let me go ahead and full screen this. This took we like worked on this for an hour to make it believable and outlandish at the same time. So we started it off by reading the important notice regarding Steam platform adjustments. Pilots that played our Steam US, Steam Asia, blah blah blah. Yeah, we wrote all of this.
Oh my god. My face to that fucking paragraph. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
And then we were really hoping Mira was going to be in here because we have season collection Midnight Tragedy. We put SS Raven in here just because he believes there's going to be SS Raven. Yes, Revengeance, this is all fake. You didn't hear the declaration of unfair play. We're dedicated to creating and maintaining an unfair, unharmonious, unenvironment for uncompetition.
Obviously, you had me because with some of the spellings in the game, I was just here like, have I never really read this properly? Like, what is going on?
Have a good sleep, Revengeance. But yeah, this was the most like I was like. At first, I was going to make the Ion Cannon have a critical zone multiplier of 7, but but then we had to go through on the optimizations, and then I think we had the idea of just changing the declaration of unfair or of fair play to just talking about we encourage pilots to engage in hacking, scripting, cheatware, and other illegal party software.
Wow. I was scrambling around trying to find the patch notes, and I was just like, oh, they're on the SMC website. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a screenshot of the season collection Midnight Tragedy to Mira.
Oh my goodness.
The plan was to get them hyped with the banner.
Yeah.
Then disappointed with the changes.
Yeah. It'd be like, oh yes, I knew it, and then what the heck? What? Oh my god, I'm lagging. My internet. Uh-oh. Okay, the internet is back.
Uh-oh.
The internet is back. We're back. The karma is coming after me. Yeah, our goal is to make Mira be like, yes, SS Raven, and then get slammed with Raven nerfs. And then throw in the random C2 buff.
Honestly, wild. Believable, but you know, I didn't even question it because Netties and SMC usually do these wild things.
I know. It was a lot of fun to put together. And then we got the car. Like, look, the Doomlight thing, Doomlight just constantly has like a minuscule photon cannon adjustments. I don't know why.
That was good. That was 10 out of 10 for that execution.
I really wish Mir was around for this, because he'd be like, oh, why are they nerfing Raven's damage, but they're increasing C2? The C2 is garbage. I was waiting for it, but unfortunately he was asleep. So yeah, I wasn't. It wasn't like it was just like a random decision we made at like 5 hours ago. We were just like, should we just like, since we have no patch notes, should we just make our own?
Oh yeah, because RAAVA said just make them up.
Yeah, that's because he said, "Oh, just make them up."
Did I
Yes,
actually
yes.
know that?
Just be like, just make your own. It's like, you know what? Rob is a genius.
What if they actually release these patch notes tomorrow? Oh goodness.
How'd you get baited, Nakira? Just because you were looking for the patch notes on the website?
Unbelievable.
This was hilarious. It came off so NetEasy as well. Like I
It did.
tried to craft my important announcement regarding Steam platform adjustments to be in line with how they word things. So it's just pilots that play in our Steam US and Steam Asia regions, yada yada yada. I think if I refresh this page, I actually don't. I don't think this is like. So I have a saved version of this web page, but this one might be the original. That's like inspect elemented. Let's see. Yes, SS Raven is real. Let me go ahead and see if I can. You know what? I'll just save this again real quick, just in case. Right, refresh. Here are the original patch notes.
Wow.
September 21st was the original patch notes.
Oh, declaration of unfair play. I was like,
You're like,
unfair
what?
an environment. What?
Yeah, first when I put like what was like, oh, we should put as like the joke, and then we put like maintaining an unfair, unharmonious. I was like, is unharmonious even a word? And then we're just like, just stick with the unharmonious, unenvironment for uncompetition.
That sentence threw me, and I didn't even clock the hacking stuff being legal. I'm just like, oh goodness.
Yeah, it was certainly a moment to behold. I will say so. That was.
I've been scammed. Scammed, I tell you.
Oh, I'm so proud of how that turned out. Oh, just imagine if Mira was here, though. Oh.
I think Mira would have just lost his mind.
Yeah, he probably would have been like, no. That was funny. I'm glad that I got to pull this off. Thanks for the idea in your stream, just as a one-off comment.
Yeah. I'll be more mindful as to what I say next time.
But yeah, the Steam maintenance thing was probably the biggest heart attack. Like the merging.
Is that a genuine rumor?
No, it is a genuine rumor, but the date was completely made up. I actually originally planned to make it for Gundam Evo's shutdown day, but I didn't know if anyone would call it out, so I changed it.
I can't even.
That was great. Oh wow!
I'll be able to sleep now. We've just manifested that Raven nerfs are going to happen.
I have. Revengeance almost believed the patch notes. He was one of the people that was going to spread the misinformation. It's a good thing. It's a good thing we have declaration of unfair play.
He was getting into it. Sushi Iron headshot back.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's get back to the actual other part of the podcast, the one that's not fabricated.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. There's no more gimmicks this time. There's no more gimmicks.
Okay. I'm on my toes now. I'm ready and aware.
Alright, we've got that ad break coming up in a minute, so we've got a minute to entertain. Actually, no, I'll just snooze it. So Rava, I guess what was one of the topics you wanted to talk about when coming onto the podcast? Do you have anything in mind?
Well, now I'm curious as to the US and Asia Steam being made into one global, because I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've heard about that rumor.
This is the first time you've heard about it.
Yeah.
It's been floating around for a while. I think it's been floating around since the start of the podcast.
Right.
I believe I don't know who it stemmed from. I remember hearing it from No Heat first. Um, and supposedly the Asia and US server are going to merge, and this like I said, this was brought up to me like 2 months ago because that's when the podcast was made. Um, and so I guess there's not much really known about it. Apparently, Revengeance has told me that. Actually, no, I don't know if it's actually Revengeance. So scratch Revengeance's name off the card. An unknown entity that I cannot recall the name of has told me that there's apparently been official talk about it. I don't know if it was in the Discord, like their Discord server or not, but there
Right.
was apparently a mention of it from someone who's like affiliated with NetEase. So that's a little concerning. But
It really is.
yeah, so in the previous podcast, I believe it was the first podcast, might have been the second, where we talked about how hopefully they'll have where you can get all your skins. And my concern is that you might get a crystal rebate.
I'd love a refund, I'm not gonna lie, but
No, when it comes to rebate, like you lose all of your skins, but you get a bajillion crystals. So all your skins that you had on the US, if you're on Asia now, you're gonna have to wait for every rerun banner before you get all your skins back.
fantastic.
And if you were lucky and got it within X amount of pulls, you oh there goes Nakira. Nakira has fallen. This is so sad. But if you're lucky, you like if you were lucky when you rolled for the skins, uh you're kind of having to bank on being lucky again. So let's say you got like an SS twice for free.
Yeah.
and you're like now you're moving to a different server. You didn't spend any crystals. So how are you going to get those two SSs? They're gone. You're not getting them back. Maybe you'll
I doubt
get
they'd give you enough for like pity or anything, would they?
probably not. They'll probably just give you flashpoints. Yes, wailing for 400 ping skins. So true.
Yeah, and we know NA server, it would, well, the global server would probably be Asia way.
Yeah, definitely would be weighing towards Asia. Because that's way more popular than the US.
Mm-hmm.
So Woey, tell Rava what you theorize that NetEase would do if you were here. Alright. Woey is missing, so I'm so close to get EX Michael, don't do that to me. I'm sorry, but it's not me doing it, it's NetEase. Honestly though, as concerning as the rumor is, it is actually kind of I think it's a good idea. I think it's healthier for the game in general. Now the ping is going to suck, but the hit registration isn't that unbearable. There are some times where it's cringe, but it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, you can play it every now and then, Rava. It might not be ideal, but you can play it every now and then.
No, absolutely. And I'm just thinking about the longevity of the game as well. And from a business perspective, like they're currently keeping 2 servers open for Steam with a very, very small player base.
Not compared to
So-
Gundam Evo.
I mean, yeah, not compared to Gundam Evo.
They got 54 players.
Compared to SMC's 192. But yeah, I think it would be more beneficial for the game. It would definitely mean more resources going elsewhere to
Yeah.
better the game.
And here's another thing. Maybe if they merge the servers, what if they have it to where it matchmakes based off of region? So like if you're queuing for TDM late at night in the US and there's enough Asia people on, you'll get into an Asia server, but you'll still be able you'll be in Asia ping, but let's say you're playing during the usual US times, now you have US ping.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll do that. I don't think they will because this is NetEase. But
that is, yeah.
but if they did, that'd be pretty neat, you know. That'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, just a little bit of a thought, and my concern is just, or not my concern. One thing that I can see being positive is like TDM, for example. TDM might last all day long now. There might be constant TDM queues popping 24/7. Because then, figure when Asia dies, the US TDM queue starts. But imagine what it would be like if the 6 people that want to play TDM that are in the US server just sitting in queue just cause a second queue to happen because there's 4 other Asia people trying to play TDM at the same time. Then you got 2 early morning queues going on.
Player retention as
Yeah.
well then, because I know a lot of people get bored, if especially EU players. So not everybody can get on in the evening with the NA players, and they don't want to go over to Asia server because of the ping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for retention.
Hopefully, EU won't get completely screwed over, but I'm sorry, RAAVA. I know that
It's gonna happen.
I know.
We've
I know
accepted it.
that you're not technically in the EU, but
Don't remind me.
I always forget about that event every now and then. Then I remember, oh yeah, the UK is its own thing now, I guess.
Yeah, brilliant.
But yeah. Hopefully EU players won't get screwed over too hard, because the US players get the best of both worlds. I mean, you could argue that people in like what was it like? Is South America closer to the Asia servers?
Um,
I'm American, so I don't know my geography.
Arguably, yes.
So you could either have horrible ping on both servers, or you could have super god tier ping on one server and super horrid ping on the other. I'm leaning towards the second option. But yeah, like definitely something to be concerned about. Skins, that's hundreds, thousands of dollars, maybe even millions.
Yeah, literally thousands of dollars. Just going to be given to people in crystals.
Like one thing Woe was telling me was that it's gonna suck if like she doesn't get to keep her EX Gabriel, because then she has to wait for the rerun.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine the only things that'll transfer is probably going to be like the mechs and the pilots, because from the old PC version when they had that little linking event, if you remember that, they anyone who bought crystals, they had a 120% rebate, so that way you got even more crystals. Wow.
Yeah.
And you also got a little mail in your mailbox that gave you all your pilots, and if you already owned that pilot, you would get gold, not crystals. You would get gold. Actually, wait, you might have gotten crystals for pilots. Now I think about it, I don't remember. Either gold or crystals. Oh, Mira's here. Mira's online. Is it time to prank Mira?
Yes.
Mira, get in the voice chat now. You said I called it. I knew it. Oh no. Oh no. He said, "Where? Let me get my podcast VC." Oh goodness. Oh no. Let's see. All right, we're gonna have to hit Mira with the big time. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, there's Mira. Here we go. All right. Hello, Mira.
Oh,
Welcome. I see you're still sick.
yeah.
So would you like me to stream the patch notes to you?
Yeah.
Okay. We got some pretty interesting news. We went through it already, so we'll have to go through it a little faster. But RAAVA was quite taken back by these patch notes.
Yeah.
What do you think of the patch notes? Do you want to give Mira any warnings or anything?
I would recommend that you're sitting down. I don't think you're quite ready for it, but I won't say anything.
I was sitting.
All right. So October 5th, zero downtime maintenance notice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your dear player. Also, you can read it fine, right, Mira?
Yeah.
Do you want to read it out to the viewers? You're on stream right now, by the way.
I'm fucking dead.
So you don't want to read it?
My voice kinda can't.
Hello, Idleon. Alright, so we got important notice regarding Steam platform adjustments.
I don't mind reading it.
Alright, you can read it.
Pilots that play in our Steam US and
Oh.
Steam Asia regions will have their data merged with our Steam Global Service on December 28, 2023. Authentication on the Steam platform will be unavailable for 14 days after scheduled maintenance.
Scheduled.
The Steam US and Steam Asia services will end on December 28th, 2023. More details will be disclosed in the near future. We apologise for any inconvenience and distress this may cause you.
So what do you
It's way too late. I need that earlier. I need the Christmas vs. Raven. That's too late.
And then we've got the season collection Midnight Tragedy.
I fucking called it. I was 100% sure of SS Raven.
Then we got some mode adjustments. Arena has rankings now. People are probably going to farm it, as I mentioned earlier.
Sorry. That's a cough.
We got some mecha adjustments. We got Doomlight, the usual photon cannon change. Caramel, reduce the fuel cost of rocket jump.
Well, that's one of the boss of all time, just by 1 damage.
Got Skylark, increase the cooldown of the hunt secondary weapon from 9 seconds to 9.3. What do you think of that, Mira?
I mean, he deserves it.
Alright. We got Aurora. Increase the particle cannon secondary weapon duration from 3 seconds to 3.5 seconds.
So it shoots longer? Damn.
And then adjusted the damage saturation of the particle cannon's secondary weapon. Whatever that means. Like their damage growth and stuff.
Yeah, it will be adjusted so it fits under 3.5 seconds. It's pretty much a nerf, but no damage. Nerf.
Raven.
Oh shit.
You can read these. Reduce the primary weapon's lowest damage mecha from 160 to 156 when fully charged. Reduce the primary weapon's highest damage versus mecha from 690 to 680 when fully charged. Adjusted the area effect of the explosive arrow attack module from 1 meter 1.52 to 0.25, 0.75, 1.25.
That's not how I imagined the SS coming out. This is the literal opposite of an SS releasing.
But wait, Mira. Raven gets a buff, I
Yeah,
promise.
yeah, look. Increase the effect ratio of the LG core module from 7 seconds to 10.
Useless. That's useless. No one uses that.
Then increase the prior weapon's charge time from 1.5 seconds to 1.6 seconds.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Optimize the time in which it takes to voluntarily exit Raven to be in line with other mecha.
Well, that's good. But everything else fucking sucks.
Are you excited for your SS Raven?
I'm still excited for it, but it's gonna feel horrible to play.
Then we got Moon Rabbit change. Increase fuel capacity from 100 to 110. Extra flight. And then weapon adjustments. Ion cannon. Increase critical zone multiplier from 1 to 1.2.
Oh, does that mean finally one-shot shots again?
Yeah.
Damn.
Adjustments and
Enough to-
optimizations. What were you gonna say?
I noticed that the ion cannon was fucking useless against pilots,
Yeah.
so they just gave it back.
Adjustments and optimizations. Optimize the display of teammates in team-oriented modes. Optimize the hit detection of Snow Mirage's sniper form. And added new red packet titles that are obtained after issuing 750 and 1,500 red packets. And then there's also the Declaration of Unfair Play. We're dedicated to creating and maintaining an unfair, unharmonious, environment for uncompetition. We encourage pilots to engage in hacking, scripting, cheatware, and other illegal third-party software, as well as adhering to a zero-tolerance policy regarding any behavior that could positively affect the gaming experience. We will regularly release and update the list of based individuals for any adherence related to the encouragement above, and we welcome reports from any players so we can keep neglecting all of your efforts for fair environment. Regularly updated base list will be announced at the end of every year and can be viewed on official platforms such as the community Discord server or the Super Mecha podcast community. Finally, thank you for following and supporting Super Mecha Champions. We look forward to seeing you on Wailing on us.
I knew that other part was edited.
What was edited?
That part, the declaration of unfair play.
Do I have some news for you? This is just the September 21st downtime maintenance. The whole thing is the September 21st zero downtime maintenance.
Bruh. So there, you made your own patch note, yeah,
Yes,
fair enough.
I made because we had no patch notes today.
I still need my SS Raven. It will happen. I pray.
I'm sorry, Mira, but SS Raven is not real.
It will never be real.
What do you think of those Raven changes?
Horrible.
You think I did a good job of balancing Raven?
Totally.
I think what we did a
You
fan.
you have everything. But of the most useless one. What is that?
And then Wowie did a great job on doing the prize pool. Wowie wrote like the little text being like, "Oh yeah, the funny."
I didn't even read that.
Yeah, so like the whole in the depths of the night, a lone whisper beckons forth what dark secrets lay hidden in the black. Yeah, like this whole part was just made by Wowie, so very awesome.
That looked fucking real.
All right, just so everyone else knows, yes, it's fake. Don't go thinking the server merge is real yet. It's probably
It is
real. It's probably real somewhere, but not on these patch notes.
I was kind of put off by like a server match already. What the fuck? That's a bit way too early.
I mean, you were here like that's way too late. Due to SS Raven.
Yeah, like December, but I wouldn't feel like cared now about it.
I mean, they gave the old PC client like a month to prepare for Doomsday.
But this Doomsday is like
2 months.
2 months away.
Yeah, we got 1 month and you got 2. You got double the time.
Damn, double the time to wait for SS Raven.
Yeah, Babushka. I think Revengeance, Lucy, and Akira tried to look for it.
Bro, yeah, I got like 8 DMs from Nikira. You fucking did it. That's what I wake up to.
But yeah, RAAVA was so like shocked at this.
Honestly, mouth was wide open.
Yeah, she was like, "What? My money."
Literally.
Your money.
But anyways, now that you're here, you don't really have an avatar that's visible. Let me see if I can
I kind of went on the wrong account because I still don't have my account in here.
let me see if I can like quickly add Mira. Let's see, add browser Mira to. Yeah, I gave RAAVA your slot. Like I quite literally just replaced your slot with RAAVA's. Let's see. Oh, we got Mira. Mira's here.
Hello.
We just gotta move him down.
Damn, I'm being moved away.
All right, we gotta figure out. This is so complicated. Can I just like do this, and then put Mira on the edge over here? Yeah, there we go. Very crowded, but there we go.
Yeah, crowded.
There, perfect. So, anyways, let's get the actual podcast underway now. I know that Woe is away at the moment, so
I
RAAVA.
have to be right back too.
Okay, all right, Mira's gone too, so I guess it's just a 1v1 right now.
Ah, Jesus Christ, not another one.
So I'm gonna ask you some controversial questions.
Okay.
That I want you to give your voice as a fellow community pillar, as I am a self-proclaimed community pillar. I can do that, okay? I made a video, okay? I made a video, all right. But anyways, so what is your opinion on the state of the SMC community, RAAVA? Toxicity.
Why was
the way
there
they
a
play.
fucking orca? Sorry.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Okay, sorry, yes. Sorry. The question, sorry.
What's your opinion on the SMC, the current state of SMC?
Where's this fucking orca? My current opinions, well, I haven't been playing SMC as much recently. So I can't really comment on the current state of it.
Well, what is your opinion on like the community, like just from all the experience you've had?
I mean, it's been a roller coaster for sure. There's definitely been more positives than there have been negatives, but you can't help to continuously think about the negatives that have come from the community. But what is going on?
Just keep going. Just keep going. You're good.
What is happening?
You're good. You're good.
I don't know what's going on. I'm being scammed again.
I'm making this as chaotic for you as possible. Yes, I did prank you. I did in fact prank you, corruption. Who spread this in the server? Did someone spread this in the server?
Oh my my god.
That'd be funny. Anyways, so you're staying on like the SMC community, whether it be the state of SMC community and or the game itself.
The game still needs a lot of work. Like, I mean, I've been away from SMC. Well, I say away. I haven't consistently been playing SMC since June, July, and I've been dabbling in more optimized games. And it's just a shame when I do come back to play SMC that silly little bugs haven't been fixed or new bugs have arisen, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like the devs at the beginning of the year were very positive and we're going to make a lot of changes and take the game in a very, very positive direction. But it seems to have fizzled out. Hacker report at the moment seems a bit bleh. It doesn't feel like it's being actioned correctly, and those that have been caught hacking on old accounts and numerous times are only getting like a little tickle on the wrist.
Yeah.
Like not even a full slap on the wrist. They get like a 3-day ban or a 30-day ban. They're just going to make another account. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, it's disappointing in a way that it's been going on for so long and a lot of people have been reporting it. And it's just been there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really know how to feel about the current state of SMC because like they're obviously improving on some aspects. As someone who's been around since like the very beginning, well, not really the very beginning of mobile, but the very beginning of PC, it used to take 10 years for a pilot to release, which was unbearable. But they started getting better at it, and nowadays there's just like a pilot spewed out every like 2 nanoseconds, which I personally find to be very good, and I think they deserve a lot of credit for that. But just
But at the same time, it's acting like a money grab as well. It's
yeah,
like the new banners every week. Like it's not even like it used to be where it was like you got SS Skylark banner and then you'd have to wait a month for another banner. It's constant money grab and no real improvements to the game.
yeah, and I feel like I kind of feel like they're milking the PC version as much as possible.
Yeah.
It's okay, Babushka. I went into this assuming nobody would be able to trust me afterward. Don't worry, there won't be any more unprompted silly shenanigans. But yeah, current state of SMC is kind of weird. It's like I want your money, but it's also a little less. I don't know. Oh hey, Wowie, are you back now?
Yeah,
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, we got a full house this time.
I see.
We're just talking to Rob about her thoughts about how SMC is nowadays and stuff. So what do you think NetEase could do to improve the game, RAAVA?
Listen to the players. Like seriously listen to the players. Actually consider what's being reported to them. And instead of sending generic responses back to an email, actually read the email without having to email them 50 times for them to even be like, oh, okay, we're considering this now.
Yeah. What do you think they can do to improve it, Wowie?
Well, their customer support could be a bit more friendly in certain cases. You know, like missing a ROM pilot,
Yeah,
essentially telling you you're out of luck.
Yeah, so because I played, my account is older than like what was in 2020, and I signed up for mobile, just like season 5 or whatever. You don't get the pilot contract letter for the 7-day sign-in event, but you did get the hot steel skin and stuff still. And so I was confused why I didn't have a ROM pilot, so I contacted support, went through a few hoops, and then they said, "Oh, your account is too old So that it wasn't in the pilot contract letter was not in the sign in at that time. So yeah, you're out of luck, bud. You're not getting your ROM pilot for free. And so I've just decided to never get the ROM pilot on mobile. Is ultimate gamer flex to not have ROM.
Wow. I'm actually speechless. I think they need some sort of ticket process at least. Like
They changed it as well because now it's like a weird chatting system, which is kind of nice but not that useful.
Yeah. Email ticket system would probably be better.
You know how to fix everything of this? Just give me admin.
Yeah, no ROM pilot. Also, hello Venvern. I forgot to say welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I went through the whole patch notes with Mira Wowie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did he like it?
He didn't realize that the unfair, the declaration of unfair, he thought that was the only edited part.
Yeah, the other seemed real, but I should have noticed on the SS Raven nerf. It makes no sense. It's counterproductive. It's everything that it goes against everything that Daddy's wants.
Yeah.
That's overpowered SS.
But yeah, welcome to the stream, Venvern. I'm Nyawis, or Ellis, as people call me. Season 6 mobile vet, but that's not a big enough flex, I suppose. Well, I'm a Season 5 mobile vet. Yeah. Yeah, and Zion's a Season 0 mobile vet. I'm flexing
Nerd.
Zion for himself. Yeah.
And I played SMC back when I was born.
Oh. Well,
So
what we
20
played
years
it
ago.
what we played it before she was even like conceived in any form.
Damn.
But so RAAVA, did you hear you remember that rumor of, or not necessarily a rumor, but that person that could get us tickets for Battle Royale rooms, right?
Yes, I do.
I contacted them asking them for the status on those tickets, and they still have not gotten back to me. I've been ghosted. And it's been almost 2 days from now. It'll be a month since I contacted them to get those tickets, and I have not gotten them yet. I'm starting to think I should just bite the bullet and just host like go through their whole application process, as cringe as it might be, and hope that they approve it, and then get like one singular ticket that I can use. Yeah, people who played the beta are the real vets. That's real. So I had an interesting question for you, Rob. If I managed to get a battle royale squad room ticket, would you be interested in in helping with the event?
Oh hell yeah.
All right, let's go. I'm signing up right now. Let me tell them.
Is it done, dusted?
It's done. I got my confirmation. But there is one thing I wanted to talk about on the podcast. And I don't really have an image that can represent this. Let me just quickly whip this up as a quick screenshot. This is like Roblox. Dreadwolf. So while I'm setting this up, do you have any questions for RAAVA Wowie that you might be interested in?
Oh, well, before I left, I was hoping to just get the basics out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, how did you find SMC?
Who are you?
Huh?
How did you find SMC, RAAVA?
How did I find SMC in what context? Sorry.
Like,
How did
Oh,
you
how
start
did I
playing
find it?
it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
the
fuck.
fuck?
Okay, sorry.
There's
Like,
no
as
other
in,
context.
I mean, it could be as in, how did you find SMC? What, today? Yesterday?
no,
Is
how
that
did
your
you find
question?
SMC from the very beginning as a poor little baby, as a baby gamer?
So I bought a PC, integrated graphics card, everything. It was cheap as chips to play RuneScape on, because I dabbled in a bit of RuneScape when I was younger, and I had an operation on my knee, so I wanted to pass the time whilst I was off work and stuff, and I couldn't really do anything, couldn't walk around anywhere or go gym. And this PC turns up, I set it up, and it comes with Steam. And obviously, I've heard a lot about Steam on Twitter and things. Like, I've never been a gamer or anything, so I didn't really take much notice of it. And I signed up to Steam, and I was like, I wonder what's on here. And I never
went back.
really, I never really got why people spent so much money on video games.
So true.
Yeah, I
never
personally
understood
don't get it.
I didn't get it. So I immediately went to the free section on Steam, and I was really big on anime. So I clicked the anime category, and SMC caught my eye. I've always really enjoyed like mechas and robots and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, I'll give this a go.
Robot RAAVA.
And that is essentially how I found SMC. And Robot RAAVA.
Damn, you found it the same way as me.
Pure accident.
What about you, Wowie? Wait, I know that answer, but you can tell the tell the story.
Oh, yeah. TeamVP.info.
Yeah, she was just kind of looking for a neat game to play, and then she's seen the hot new release on SteamDB.info. It's like, you know what? I'll give it a try.
Yeah,
So
I figured I'd play a single match and then uninstall, and here I am.
all right. And then I discovered it from my ex. My ex had brought it up. They discovered it because it was like one of the most played games on the App Store at that time, and they were interested in it. And then they were releasing a PC client, and I didn't know they were releasing a PC client. So in my moment of silliness, I downloaded a BlueStacks emulator and signed up for mobile, only to be told, "Oh, hey, they're making a PC client. There's a PC client. You didn't have to get the emulator version. Play it on PC." And it's like, oh, because I sent a screenshot of me playing it on the emulator. Like, no, this PC one. So I had to remake an account, and then I basically I actually wasn't going to play Gabriel at first. I think I told two of you guys this story. How I wasn't going to play Gabriel. My ex had told me how oh, Gabriel suits you so well. You play the TF2 sniper, and it's almost exactly the same. I think you'd love playing Gabriel. I was like, you think that I just want to play snipers? That's all I am. Is just the sniper person. There's all these cool mechs that are rushdown and all this, and you want me to play the sniper one? No, that's lame. I want to get in. And so I picked Neutron Star. And then I got decimated by a hurricane. I was like, there's a plane in this game? And so I started playing Hurricane. And then I had enough, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this out of curiosity. Opened up Training Ground, played a little bit of Gabriel. I was like, no, this can't be. This isn't fun. I swear, it's not fun. And then I started playing it. So that's how I started SMC and how I picked Gabriel. What yeah, you know what? We'll go down the line of that. What made you play Gabriel, Wowie?
Well, you see, the mech is so cool. It has all these super cool transformations. Yeah, and it's purple, and it goes
Yeah,
pew pew. And I always found snipers to be neat. I was always bad at them, but they were neat.
yeah. Also, hello, Fanta. Welcome to the stream. Also, to any of the viewers, you can also say how you discovered SMC and how you discovered the mech that you play. But now we'll go on to you, RAAVA. How did you discover Andromeda? I don't even know if was Andromeda your first mech.
It was my first main mecha, yeah. One that I was just all over. It was through watching Lolly play it. I
Okay.
really fell in love with Andromeda. So I started playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's because it looks very Rava pilled. In other words, very things that Rava would enjoy.
Yeah, it ticks all my boxes. It's a great mech.
Except
Awesome mech.
the OP box.
Well,
Yeah,
back
except
then
the OP
Endo was OP. It was annoying when I was Aurora.
And then seeing Aisha play Andro really inspired me to pick the mech up more because I was like, what the hell is all this flicking and all of this stuff? And how am I getting hit by spit? What is going on?
What about you, Mira?
What about me?
How did you find out your main mech and your first discovery?
Which one?
The first one. We'll go with the first one.
Which one? I have 3.
You had 3 mains from the very beginning?
In season 3 I had Vento, then I went to Bultus, then I went to Aurora. But I
Okay.
stuck with Aurora.
Then go with Vento. Because Vento was the first.
I don't remember anything about Vento and Bultus.
Okay.
Clearly, it was because of the wailing free bento.
Yeah, it was literally, it was 3 Vento and then I got the Bultus skin. But then I was like, no, I don't want to play those. Time to play Aurora, and it was great. I got 10k minutes in one season and then I quit the mech.
And then he played it again.
And then I made it because Auroras are annoying. So I just countered them with my Aurora.
Can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, that's literally it. I just made it because it was so annoying to fight.
So, yeah, the reason why I went with Neutron was just because Neutron was like an SMG brawler type. Oh, we got the story from Venvern. I was really into COD Mobile soon after some friends knew I started to play mobile games over 3DS, 2DS. One of my friends recommended me to play SMC, and after a few Kuma games, my friend wanted me to try Ventoris, and now I'm a Vent/Snow main now. Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty interesting, I guess, what would I say, that course of events? Just kind of being like a
Yeah.
mobile gamer, and then your good old pals like, there's this one game you should play. It's SMC. It's the most painful experience you'll ever have. You should never play it, but you should play it. You're like, okay, it sounds exactly like what I want to do. And then you were never able to go back. So how's
The addiction rate's hard.
how's that Ventoris treating you? You still enjoying Ventoris? But yeah. Rava, I have one more question for you. What made you interested in playing NK?
Oh my goodness, I love this story. I wanted to pick up NK. I literally said it as an offhand comment, like I did obviously today for the patch notes. And because nobody played Northern Night, and I loved the fact that nobody played Northern Night, and it just seemed so neglected. And I was just like, I want to be the best at this mech. I want to know this mech. I want to play this mech. And I went on such a journey in squads with that mech, and it was extremely rewarding because obviously I think it was one of my season 6, season 8 seasons. Must have been season 8 because I think I was season 6. I was Boltus. But yeah. Season 8 was probably my Northern Night, and obviously grinding. I was streaming quite a lot because I was going for that number 1, and seeing people pick up Northern Night because they've been
bullied,
watching my stream and being killed over and over again by a Northern Night was so rewarding. It was so nice.
Yeah, I got paying to play NK because he said what mech should I like level up? And I was thinking of like the most painful mech that he could play. I was like, just play
Yeah.
NK.
And then he
And
just started to fly.
yeah, then he just started flying. Did he
Such a cool mech.
did he know about that NK bug before I told him to do that? I think he did, right?
He knew that you could do it on training ground.
You're telling me that I manifested I manifested modern day NK jet plane. Wow. And then Venvern said, "My first game with Vent sold me, but these days Snow has got me to want to get better at the game in general." I see. Well, I hope that the Snow Mirage journey goes well. And Ventoris is. I honestly have had fun with Ventoris. It's just not really for me. I don't have as much fun with it as I do with other mechs. So, um, but yeah, I want to mention this thing that I've been meaning to mention since the last podcast. Um, if we go ahead and look at the stream here, there's something that I've been working on that's not done yet, but it's the good old content creator pack. Now, this is just going to be a collection of images that I've made, um, images that are official, like officially, like from like SMC's websites or wherever we can obtain them. Um, and some new graphics that I made specifically for it. Like, let me go ahead and see if I can get. Can I just drag and drop an image onto my stream and it'll pop up? No, I can't. It's not. It does that with text, but it doesn't do that with images. So we'll go ahead and get this here. So, for example, I've been making some assets that can be used for videos. We've got this alpha logo in a way higher quality than what I've ever been able to obtain it in. I went ahead and made it higher resolution. This will just be one of the few things included. I will also be including the Photoshop files for the the artwork that I've used for my thumbnails. So, for example, this Arthur image, it will have the Photoshop file with it. And so, my goal with this pack is to give other content creators more assets to use for their thumbnails or even for their edits in their videos. So that's why the badge is there in case you for some reason need it. That's why you have the PSD files in case you want to make your own custom thumbnail. So for example, let me see if I can go to this here. Pictures, graphics, and then so this is going to be one of the images that's going to come with it. It's not entirely completed, but this is used in the thumbnail for the pit shot video, which I also recently made. And a neat thing about all of these Photoshop files and stuff is you will be able to. The way I do the minimalist style is that the background color is like the main mech color. So if you change it to black, you could get a black Firefox. Let me go ahead and pull up the black Firefox real quick. Boom, boom, and boom. So you can do things like this, where you could just change the color on the spot to match your thumbnail that you might want. So yeah, I'm including all of my PSD files that I've made so far in this content creator pack, as well as new images that aren't official renders, but are images that are cut down to be transparent. So, for example, we got a Firefox here, and we've got a Michael. So these you can use in your videos as well. For your thumbnail, be like, "Oh, yo, check out my sick Michael montage," and you just slap the Michael in that corner, and boom, there you go. I'll post more updates about it on my Twitter and or YouTube channel, and I'll also talk about the progress of it here on the podcast. Next podcast, I'm hoping I might be able to get a release for some of the assets, and I'll just build onto it as time goes on. So what do you all think about this content creator pack that is in the works?
Thank you.
I think it's great. Should definitely help a lot more creators get started.
I
Yeah.
can finally make video.
RAAVA said thank you, and it almost made me like just instantaneously just say meow. I'm just so used to that. I was like meow. Meow. Well, yeah, I'm hoping to get that out to everybody. I know it'll probably help. Even you, Rob, I'm sure will come in handy.
Yeah, like this is massive. Thank you for doing this. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of Google images can get me by, but that's about it.
Yeah, so I've just been collecting various official renders. Like we even got like the Joanna from like what was that 3 seasons ago already? Yeah, we got this
Oh, wow,
Joanna.
okay.
Yeah, so some of the assets aren't going to be there. Some of them will. It just depends which ones I've picked up, which ones I haven't. And Woey's helped me pick up a few of these images as well. So thank you on that. And you also have this ancient, crusty Raven render that everyone knows and loves.
Oh my god, that's the guy.
Yeah, it's the one we based Mira's shirt on. Oh, you know, we should have just used Mira's shirt as a way to tell what the charge damage was for the Raven arrow. Because it has
Oh, right.
Yeah, because we tested it just to see how much damage it did when we made the shirt.
Damn, I knew it. I was
But
also
yeah.
testing it, but I couldn't get the same number, probably because of my build.
Probably. But yeah, then we got these images. This, just going to show a variety of the ones that I have so far.
Pretty cool.
And there's some of them that are cropped properly.
It's the Ning.
Like you even got like these that I use for my icons for some of my things, just in case you can use these. So like, oh, you won't believe what I got from my updated mecha pack. You know, just all these things, just trying to see what I can include. And I'll probably, I don't know if there's any way to like, I mean, I could probably just put this in a Google Drive, right?
Yeah, I think that could work.
Yeah, and then just constantly update it, and then just let people know when it's updated. Be like, yo, there's some new stuff in there if you want it.
What is ranking gifts?
What is what?
Let me send it to the group DM.
And then we've also got classic Delish. Everyone knows Delish.
Beautiful.
Such a great emote.
Yes.
So yeah. That's in the works. I hope it'll be very useful to everyone who wants to make content. I know Vosto could get a lot of use out of it. I know RAAVA could get a lot of use out of it. Getting different mechs is going to take time because I'm doing it myself. I know I had help with the Firefox, and I'd even ask for the help. They just casually just were like, "Oh, here you go," and I was like, "Oh, all right," and then I just cleaned it up a bit. But yeah. If anyone wants to help me with getting some of these things sorted out, they definitely can. So, well, if you happen to want to help with some of it, or RAAVA or Mira or a viewer, they can be like, "Hey, I have an image that you could put in the content creator pack," because it doesn't have to be just my effort. It could be everybody's effort. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So, what is? We'll go back out of the announcements section of our little podcast here, and I guess I want to ask you, Rava. What do you think it's like being a streamer in modern SMC?
Um.
You should add this too.
Hmm.
True. I think I have that still.
You should add it.
Go on, Rava. You got this. You got this. She has so much restraint.
No comment.
Brother, we need you back to streaming SMC. We cannot have Pixel anymore.
You're just going to say that on
Okay,
stream? Oh,
right.
we got shade
Okay,
going
that
on.
can of worms has been opened.
The can of worms has been opened. Oh my
How is it to
goodness.
stream the current SMC? I like coming back to this category. I love this game. I love this community. I wish there were more SMC streamers. I'm probably completely deviating from the question.
No, that's fine.
Because I feel like, unfortunately, some of the current SMC streamers are taking the piss a little bit. So coming back to streaming here, I kind of have this bad taste in my mouth, is like the best way I could put it. It's just like the community that, like, personally I really, really cared for and wanted to stream for and create content and like allow a space for them just to have fun and I mean like things like Skylark sodas and stuff. Yeah, I just kind of I don't enjoy it. It's just there's always this niggling thing in the back of my head that I'm just like
Just
mm.
You see, given the state of streaming SMC, it's actually kind of hard for me to stream SMC because. So here's the issue that I have, RAAVA, that I think most people have when it comes to streaming. If you're not hated in the SMC community, you're kind of like neutral, like in my situation where like people like me, but nobody actually really like immediately flocks the second I stream.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard to stream. Like, I can't just spawn in a TDM queue by starting a stream, nor can I spawn in a squads or solos match by starting a stream. Because of you, with the amount of work that you put in, it's a little easier for you to just kind of be like, yo, let's get in solos gamers, and you get like 6 people in the same lobby. It's really hard for anyone else to do that, so for the streaming side, for everyone else, it's like, I mean, you think about it in the situation that we're in. Whenever I try to stream SMC, one of the reasons I don't stream it as much anymore, at least for PC, is I go into squads, and for 40 minutes, it's just leaving bot matches. Like, I think when me and Wowie played, didn't one of the streams take 30 minutes before we got a player match, Wowie?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really bad. And I don't really enjoy TDM. I don't know if Wowie enjoys TDM or not. I think it just depends on the day. TDM's sometimes really fun, sometimes it's really cringe. But I don't really have as much fun with TDM as I do with squads or solos, and it's pretty bad trying to stream it. And I still haven't forgiven you, RAAVA, for not letting me play Golden Egg Scramble, but thankfully the mobile community's got me, so I was able to finally play it on mobile.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, coming back to SMC is something that I didn't like, is like having that effect on the community as well. I mean, it's amazing, like we can have great fun, but yeah, seeing other people trying to find games like yourself and not being able to, it is, yeah, it's hard to watch.
Yeah, and then I'm like, when it happens to me, I'm like, where's all the content? I'm trying to get content.
Yeah.
I can't farm content on John 1798355. Like, I can pitch on a bot as many times as I want, but it's not going to make it entertaining.
I told you I completely deviated from that because Mira planted that fucking seed.
What did Mira plant?
The can of worms that he opened.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I already forgot what I said. Being sick at 2 a.m. after waking up to SS Raven fake kind of fried my brain. I have no idea what's going on.
He was so excited. He was so excited.
I was. That it bad. God,
How would you have even got an SS Raven, Mira?
I would have asked Yum.
You think Yum would have done it?
I mean, I'm playing his game daddy, so you better get me it.
But yeah, it's just I also think just like the way that the streaming sphere is right now, um, and this isn't exclusive to one person, despite the can of worms that's been opened. This isn't exclusive to one person. There's a lot of like I feel like just tension around a lot of people that are streaming. That makes it kind of hard to get in. And then you've got some people, for example, who have a history with someone like Kazu that might stream, and that in itself causes a divide in the people that really want to like hang out as a community. Like, seems like the community is split. It's either you're in the Kazumichi side, the I have a ton of fun and don't care about winning, or the I'm super competitive side. And RAAVA is the queen of the I'm the silly streamer. Revengeance and Breaknecks attract the super tryhard people. Um, and the people that kind of like I don't have to go into the other category. It's fine. It's fine. Um, it's just really hard to get yourself known as a streamer as well when you're inside the community. Like I have seen a few new names pop up, which is always a pleasant surprise whenever there's a new streamer around, but most of the time you don't see them come back for a second stream.
Yeah. Or the ones that you do see that are quite consistent end up being extremely hostile, and unfortunately on the other end of that scale.
I got an ad break, so I don't know if Ven and Vern will see this, so I'll just say so true in chat. And then so whenever I play Asia, I can't really stream Asia because I I know for a fact that Maple goes after a vengeance on Asia,
Yeah.
and I don't look. I don't care if people cheat; they're pretty easy to kill, anyways, even if they're cheating. But it's just boring going up against cheaters constantly. So, like Revengeance, and I think one other person. I can't really remember. We went up against Maple.
Pico.
Oh yeah, Fico. We went up against Maple like a bajillion times, and we won like 90% of the matches. Um, and that was about it. But I don't think it'd be fun to stream an experience where I'm forced in a situation where I kind of have to try unless I like want to die, which I don't care if I die, but like you can only die so many times to the point where there's like it's not like I'd be like, "Oh, dang Maple, you got me. Nice work. That's a good shot." I can't do that. I can't congratulate anybody for killing me. They're all cheating. Well, Maple's just Curry Moves, but Asia a version. But like I can't congratulate the hackers for killing me. Like if anyone else kills me on stream, I want to get to the point where I'd be like, "Oh, nice, you killed me. Let's go," and then laugh about it and stuff, and shrug it off and go to the next match. That's something that I really want to do. I'm not exactly the best at it because I used to be super competitive, but it's something that I'm working on. Um, but I just can't do that to people who are cheating. It's like impossible.
No, I mean it's completely valid as well that you can't you don't do it, and
Yeah.
I mean shouldn't really like praising them anyway, and it's kind of a sticky one, because I had a very similar thing with Kazumichi.
Mhm.
They're just doing it for the
Do you know?
attention. Like you,
Yeah.
it's hard not to give them the attention, even if it is the negative attention, because as much as you want to say, and as much as you keep trying to tell yourself, don't let it affect you. Those that stream understand how stressful and how exhausting it can be. Having somebody relentlessly coming after you doing that stuff, it will make you snap at one point, and you will say something,
Yeah.
and you will give them that attention, and and that's what they crave.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
and
so-
Venvern said that they've had 2 streams in a row where they had to deal with the same cheater, and it's just like you can't not give them attention because you're streaming, and because of how small the community is, you like having if you have double-digit streamers, that's like every main player in SMC that is a regular at that point. Never really have people like look if you have 20 viewers like RAAVA, then basically everyone and their grandma is showing up to that SMC stream. But if you have 10 people in your stream, it's usually like people that are well known in the community already and are just kind of looking at what the heck's going on in the streaming sphere. Um, and so the problem is if you get killed by a cheater, then all those other people see it and they know a lot more people, and then it just slowly word goes around and gives them attention. So that's why I want to give all of the cheaters a different name. We got to kill them. We got to call them like something horrible, like the doo doo killer or something. Something that's just not even fun to be called.
We called that Nightcore.
That's true. We could call them. We could all just call them Nightcore.
Yeah, everyone is Nightcore now.
What would be a lame name to call all the cheaters?
Mm.
We can call them Yo, why don't we call them creeps?
True.
Yo, they're all bots anyways.
True.
Yeah,
Now
and,
the creeps.
It's just so weird though that hackers feel like, or they just get so much satisfaction from killing a streamer, you know?
Bro, they
Yeah, I
even
don't
have
get
a
it either.
massive ego.
Yeah,
How
but
do
for
they
what?
have
They're
a massive
shit.
ego? One of them is teaming in solos and cheating with Kazumichi together and has a massive ego and thinks he's the best. What the fuck? How?
Honestly, hacker, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah. There's actually unrelated entirely, but I did actually want to touch back up on this about like some like surface level questions, like kind of like how Wowie was going on. Wait, Wowie, do you have any more of those, or should I just go with mine?
Uh, you can go ahead.
So one of my questions that I have is, what kept you playing when you were just a new player?
I'm pretty sure it was the community and stuff like that. I mean, during oh god. So I don't think I've actually spoken about this. I
Oh,
was
you heard it here
going
first.
through going through an extremely difficult time in my house with my housemate, and it got to the point where I felt like I couldn't leave my room.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was quite bad. And yeah, I just found comfort in new friends online. And I mean, a few of you know that I do have like problems with addiction, so part of it was that, and just wanting to play constantly.
Get your mind off stuff. Escape.
Yeah, just completely escape from the real world. And I mean, I was spending 16 hours a day on SMC. And then I got into streaming and realized that I enjoyed doing that as well.
Let's
So,
go.
yeah.
Also, I'll get to your question in a little bit here, Corruption. Just want to go through this quick round. What about you, Wowie? What kept you playing? Was it also similar?
Community.
Yeah, okay. Everyone's just
Well-
going to say community. It's over. Right? Stream's over. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, go on.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it was just the max at first, but then it was the community.
And then it was the Mexican.
Yeah.
Unless Rob was streaming. Although here's one thing that I want to say. It is kind of sad how the silly community inside of SMC is slowly dwindling. Like I think Brittany Wowie. There's obviously, well, there's kind of me. I'm in like the weird gray area still. I'm kind of getting into that silly area now, at least. Then there's RAAVA. Um, then I can't tell if that's it so far. But compared to like, because I don't think Dragon Smashing and stuff, like all those people really play often anymore. Like the people from Smoking Duck, I think they just kind of slowly faded away. Like,
Yeah.
is who is remaining in the silly side of the community that like anymore? Because Savage Zeppeli used to bring a lot of the silly vibes around, you know. But he's not around anymore. He's not dead. Okay, he's not dead. But he's just not playing SMC anymore. And he took he had a lot of the silly people around him, you know. So I feel like a lot of people kind of disappeared when he did. Well, what do you think? Do you think there's any silliness left, Rava?
Not much, no. I mean, I try and drop by newer streamers as well, and just don't catch that vibe anymore.
Yeah. What about you, Woey?
Absolutely not. It's dwindling.
It really is. What about you, Mira?
I miss going into solos, seeing 6 people who just walk around with them and then die to zone.
You could do. Here's the
I
thing.
miss
At least
that.
in mobile has the silly community intact. At least so it's kind of there, but kind of not. It's really hard to tell with mobile, but seems to be there.
It's pretty much mixed. There are some people that are silly, and then there are the giga tryhards.
Yeah. And then the last question before I get to corruption's question is, Mira, what kept you playing for all this time, or from the beginning? What kept you playing rather?
Literally just that I don't have anything else to do with my life. That's the only reason I'm still around in SMC.
That is an answer and a half. Was not expecting that. And now I'll go to the corruption question, which is, what is your reaction to people from Hunter Clan supporting Kazu? We know Kurimus is supporting Kazu. There are some other people supporting Kazu. Is Kazu trying to create Kazu cult army group? My opinion on it is, I frankly have just learned that caring about the people in the Hunter Clan is just a waste of time. I know that there's people like Yazerks who are in that clan who are pretty friendly with me and stuff. Like I don't have a problem with them in particular, but there have been a few questionable occurrences in inside the SMC community that revolves around the Hunter clan. And given my status and what platform I have, I don't really think it's worth speaking out about because I don't really want to spread hate. That's kind of like not my goal. So, but I will say just I would highly prefer if they didn't accept Kazumichi in the community and just kind of pushed him out. For some reason, they've accepted him with a warm welcome, and he's just going to stick around up until then. One of the reasons why Lax fell out of the community on PC was because his old group just shut him out eventually, like over time. And I mean, they were all sus too, but they just got fed up with him, and then Lax just disappeared, and so did they. Lax at least is on a better note now. He's turned a new leaf on mobile, plays on phone. Means that he's a better person than I am because I don't play on phone. Um, but
But
yeah.
he's not exactly the better person because he plays on iPad.
Oh dang, these iPad players. Oh man, these iPad players. But yeah, generally I just say I just have learned not to care about it, not to sweat over the hackers anymore. Just kind of look at them, be like, "You suck, I hate you," and then leave it alone. Um, yes, iPad players still have weaknesses like being on iOS. It's true.
The weakness is fighting emulator players called Eyeless.
um, but yeah. Well, do you have any other questions? I think Wooey's dead. Anyways, Rava, I've been asking you a lot of questions, but do you have any questions for us? I know Wooey's missing at the moment, but do you have any questions for us?
I'm not going to lie. My brain has definitely gone to sleep.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, we'll wrap up soon. We gotta get as many questions out of Rava as possible before it's over.
The interview.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Do you have any questions for me?
Will you be hosting
Maybe
many
hosting?
tournaments in the future?
I'm not hosting any tournaments in the future. I actually had an idea, so um I have access to some spooky games that I could potentially give away. I don't know. Not saying this for sure. It's just a simple idea. Um, it hasn't really been concrete, but if it does turn out that I feel like hosting a tournament for a prize, since I don't have the squad room, I was thinking of having a spooky month tournament, which isn't necessarily um like I guess let me think. How do I want to put this? So it would be kind of like a point based idea where every weekend for well at this point it would have to be for 3 weeks. Every weekend from 3 weeks up until the 28th, it'd be on like on Saturday and maybe Sunday, where there's a TDM room and everyone kind of plays in a very greedy way, which is get as much damage as you possibly can, and the top 5 damage people get a point. And so number 1 damage gets 5 points, number 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the rest get nothing. And there'd be a series of matches, so people can get multiple points. And if it calls for it, then have multiple groups of people. Um, and then maybe have like a max entry, like entrance of like 20. So like enough for 2 different TDM rooms, and then run 2 TDM games. So let's say Payne's competing, and Payne gets first place twice in his group, then he gets 10 points, and then the other people kind of get whatever points. And by the end of it, the person who gets the most points get basically just like by the end of the whole, I guess, season for that tournament would get the spooky games. So that was an idea I had. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Um, and and so like yeah, I just kind of had that type of idea, and I also had if I could get these tickets, I was going to have the preseason showdown for squads, but I haven't gotten those tickets. That's why I messaged them again to see if I could get an update on them, because now I'm gonna have to do the mid-season mowdown.
Season mode.
We mowing down the lawn.
So if I get the tickets, you can maybe look forward to that. It might need to happen next season though, because I might have to plan it. But I think with how I want to do tournaments now. I think instead of having it to where it happens on like 3 days at a set time, since that's kind of for people who are hard committed to a tournament environment and don't have jobs and stuff, it's easier to go into that type of setting. But since most people have jobs, because this is a gotcha game and people love spending their money, I would have to do it kind of like with that same format that I mentioned about the TDM stuff, where it happens every weekend, and by the end of the season, um, the person who has the most points gets the prize. And if it's a squad setting, then if there's a prize pool, if I get a sponsor, whether it be you, Rava, or Foster's interested in it, or if I somehow scrounge up some money, or anyone else who wants to help towards a cause. I'm not saying to do that now because I don't have a ticket, so don't do that now.
Oh, we're sponsored by Steam account.
But yeah, if I had it, I would I would like if there's a $30 cash prize, then and the squad one, then $10 for each squad member, and then next season there's a new one. You know. Any other question, Rava? What are your thoughts?
No. I think I'm good.
All right. Well,
I have a question for Rava.
yeah. What's your question?
Why do you tend to throw so much?
Ooh, that's true. Actually, I've been curious about the same thing.
Why I throw so much? I mean, sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not. And I feel like I'm just playing to have fun. And if somebody's gonna laugh at my misfortune, then I'm having fun. Like I'm just here to have a good time and entertain, and I just want to try and make people smile. You know, it's just something that I want to try and do.
Yeah.
So yeah, throwing as part of the R4AVA.
I remember one moment. It was hilarious. You said, "Please don't die," then you died. That's how the thrower name was born.
That was unintentional. That one.
That was hilarious. We had a one, then you died.
We did. We had that TDM one. And it was like, oh my god, don't die, don't die, don't die.
All right, we're gonna wrap up here. But Woey, do you have any last question for Rava or Mira or me? I know Venvern has a question, but you can go first, and then we'll do Venvern, and then yeah.
I don't think so. Not right now.
All right, Venvern had a question for you, Rava. Why you raid me that last week? Thank you, by the way.
No worries. Because you've been very supportive of my stream, Venvern, and it's been awesome watching you stream, and it was nice to see you online when I was wrapping up. So I thought I'd just like pass like the Steam community to you and to show the Steam community how cracked mobile players are, because like you're a different breed, I swear.
The extra private community?
What was that, Mira?
The extra private community.
Yeah.
That's what Rava is known for now.
I mean, we've got some new players from the Exoprimal community onto SMC, so
Yeah, they didn't stay for long, but I did my best. Yeah, that's kind of how the Steam user base is. If you rate a mobile streamer, they pretty quickly die. So just a topic. What do you think about one Demon Giga Chad overrunning SMC Arena to gain more 1,000 balls of madness, 2,000 balls of madness on all the Shy Boy? I don't know what any of that meant.
Let me translate it to you. Is it pretty much he's talking about how do you think about him being number one in the ranking?
Congratulations! Woo! Rava, say congratulations.
congratulations! What?
Woo! You too, Woey. Woo!
Congratulations.
You too, Mira.
No.
Mira?
No.
Mira! Do it now.
Okay, congrats.
Alright, now we all have to say congratulations at the same time. Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations! Congratulations!
No.
Van said, Ravo, keep the streams for you and the community.
Hell yeah, let's go.
And with that, I have one last question for Rava. Did you watch the pit shot video yet?
Rava?
Mm.
Did you?
No, I haven't. I have
I
not
knew
it.
watched the pitch.
You are missing some sauce right now.
Bro, I was able to pitch on Zenson so much.
Oh my goodness.
I wasn't kidding when I said it was the beginning of the end, Rava.
I know
It
it's the
literally
beginning of the
is.
end.
Even I can pitch on now. Even though I was able to on Raven, but we don't mention Raven.
Watch the pitch shot video. I'm still going to practice pitch shotting with Snow Mirage. Let's go! Anyone who doesn't know, the pitch shot video is live on my YouTube channel. Anyways, thank you all for watching this week's podcast. There won't be one next week, but there will be one the week after that. And hopefully that one will have patch notes and not fake ones.
Hopefully there's a real SS Raven in there.
There won't be, I'm sorry.
This is so sad.
It'll be next season, okay? Next season it'll be like a
Don't want
bird
to
nest.
cope
It'll be like a
anymore.
bird nest. It'll be a bird nest next season.
I don't want to cope anymore. Please give me SS Raven finally so I can quit the game.
They'll make it themed around like scarecrows and stuff. Call it the Scarecrow.
But I already have a skin like that.
All right. Anyways, RAAVA, do you have anyone we should raid, or should I raid this person that's streaming SMC right now? Goes by the name.
Lagged out.
Have a look.
Okay, I lagged out. But do you have anyone you might want to
You're still
raid?
lagging.
Oh my God, do you
You're-
have anyone you
you're
might
still
want to
lagging.
raid? Do you have
You're still
anyone
lagging.
you might want to raid?
No, nobody on my list.
All right. Do you have anyone, Wowie? If not, we can raid this interesting SMC person that has 40 followers who seems to be new in SMC, which, we did talk about being supportive of new streamers, so I mean, we could just do that,
Go for it.
All right, we're going to go ahead and raid. I don't know if they're actually a new streamer. I think they are. Their name is Reinhard Chaos. Anyone heard of them?
I know him. He plays SMC a lot.
Yeah. I don't know how often they stream.
Recently have toned down the streams, but they used to stream SMC a lot.
They listen to the Smash Brothers OST. We're gonna go ahead and raid them. Thank you, Venvern. Thank you, Corruption. Thank you, everyone else, for showing up in the stream. I hope you don't spread the misinformation of that the funny, totally
I'm gonna spread
real
it.
patch note. And I appreciate you all. Another podcast stream will happen in 2 weeks. Not this late, probably sooner, or maybe later. Make sure to join the podcast Discord. That's where we post all the updates. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I post updates there sometimes. It depends how I'm feeling. Blah, 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 blah. I make YouTube videos. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start the raid now. Anything you want to say to the viewers before we go, Wowie?
No.
What about you, Rava?
Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the podcast, and thank you all for being here.
Yes. Who's Mira? Anyways, goodbye. No, anyways, Mira. So what, do you have anything you want to say, Mira?
What I want to say is that I will oversleep the next one as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. We're gonna go ahead and start the raid now. See you later, gamers. Let's see. All right. Raid now and stop.